Hi, I'm John Teff, the American ambassador in Ukraine. I've been in the diplomatic service for nearly 40 years now, and I've been proud to serve with some of our finest military professionals. These dedicated soldier diplomats have worked hard with my foreign service colleagues and me in promoting our nation's foreign policy goals. They and their families have been a critical part of our work in Eastern Europe since the end of the Soviet Union. I've been proud to serve with them, and I salute them all today.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Southwest Airlines. Find our fares online only at southwest.com. Sprint. All football, no limits. Only from Sprint. And by the 2011 GMC Sierra. This truck month, there is no better time to trade up to the best Sierra.
First possession for the New England Patriots after the touchback to the 20-yard line.
Working out for weeks to get ready.
Because there's going to be a whirlwind.
Sweet cars in Category 5.
And it's torture.
He's being waterboarded by nature.
Monday night on AFN Extra.
Airmen at Grand Forks Air Force Base in North Dakota are getting rapid-fire mentoring. Senior Airman Priscilla Christensen explains.
All the signs are there. She's asking all the right questions, and he has all the right answers. Just like speed dating, speed mentoring is offering non-commissioned officers or NCOs and new or soon-to-be NCOs all of the right tools to be successful as supervisors.
The transition from airman to sergeant is quite a difference. You know, instead of being a follower, then now you're the frontline leader.
By the end of the event, these new Air Force leaders not only walked away with advice they can use, but also with contact information to stay in touch with their mentors, contrary to what you might see during speed dating. Senior Airman Priscilla Christensen.
It'll be fine.
Grand Forks Air Force Base, North Dakota.
The threat is real, and we must stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity immediately.
With texting and driving on the rise, more and more accidents are being linked to drivers who keep their eyes off the road. And while taking 2 seconds to send or check a message might not seem long, it only takes half of that for someone to slam on their brakes or swerve into your lane. Keep your eyes on the road, if not for you, for your family and those who might get injured when you're not looking. It's your life, your choice. Choose wisely.
Oh, this is good.
We're a dream of babies have. We're a dream of babies have.
How I Met Your Mother, Wednesdays at 9 on AFN Spectrum.
Base's spouse flight. Airman First Class Armando Aparicio has more.
A third annual C-17 Spouses Flight at Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson gave spouses a look at what their husbands do.
A lot of them I know have been on a static, but they've never seen the plane take off. They've never seen what it's like to be in the aircraft or go up to the cockpit and see like what it looks like and how the crew interact and how the pilots do our jobs in the front and the loadmasters do their jobs in the back. So it's basically just an eye-opener for them, just to get them a good experience to see what their husbands do. I think it was a great turnout. I think we had a lot of spouses, the most we've ever had. I think we were right at 100. I think everybody's been enjoying themselves and hopefully seeing some things they've never seen before and having a good time.
Airman First Class Armando Aparicio Jr., Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson, Alaska.
Law and Order SVU, Thursday nights on AFN Prime.
A remarkable story of bravery and quick thinking.
I've been in hostile situations before while deployed, but never with my children. This right here was a totally new scenario for me. A lot of people ask me, hey, this guy walked out of the bank, you were no longer in jeopardy or whatever.
And that's when the staff sergeant took action.
It took personal courage on my part to go back out there. I knew that if I didn't do anything, something bad could have happened outside of the bank. I didn't want this guy to get in his vehicle, shoot someone, or run someone over during a police chase.
So that's when I find out I'm lactose intolerant.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I haven't seen you in a long time.
Jamie, where have you been?
I've been really busy. We're heading out to Canada.
Wait, what?
Oh, we're going for 100.
What's with the...
Oh, I got this thing called an OPSEC buzzer. It prevents me from saying anything that might violate OPSEC.
Cool.
Hey, man, where's your helmet?
Helmets are for wimps.
I don't know, that's a big round.
Dude, I totally got this. Bad idea! Bad idea!
Oh, snap! I've never seen someone yoke like that.
Should we call someone?
Oh, we always get called in to clean up these messes.
Yeah, why can't people just wear helmets?
Hey, you're back from the hospital.
Yeah, and I'm never skating without a helmet again.
The following is a list of current exchange rates available at your local banking facilities. Emmy winner Mark Allen gets the latest from Hollywood celebs on Mark at the Movies, Wednesdays on AFN Movie. Beginning September 16th, every Friday night, watch a movie that celebrates the contribution of in front of and behind the cameras. Go to HispanicHeritage.my for movie times and information. AFN celebrates Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Every Friday night, beginning September 16th on AFN Movie.
Secretary of Defense Leon Panetta, who is currently in Brussels, Belgium for meetings with NATO partner members, announced an agreement with Spain to port U.S. ships at Naval Station Rota, Spain, October 5th.
Today, that security partnership takes a major step in the right direction. With 4 Aegis ships at Rota, the alliance is significantly boosting combined naval capabilities in the Mediterranean and enhancing our ability to ensure the security of this vital region.
In 2009, President Barack Obama announced that the U.S. would adopt a new approach to ballistic missile defense in Europe called the European Phased Adaptive Approach.
Our new missile defense architecture in Europe will provide stronger, smarter, and swifter defenses of American forces and America's allies. It is more comprehensive than the previous program. It deploys capabilities that are proven and cost-effective, and it sustains and builds upon our commitment to protect the U.S. homeland against long-range ballistic missile threats.
Having the ships ported in the region will have other operational benefits for the NATO mission.
Beyond missile defense, the Aegis destroyers will perform a variety of other important missions, including participating in the standing NATO maritime groups, as well as joining in naval exercises, in port visits, and maritime security cooperation activities.
You can read more about this story at Navy.mil. From Washington, I'm Petty Officer Liz Vlahos.
Get the news you need to know live with Up to the Minute on AFN Prime Pacific.
Adapt Time to use this. Okay.
This is your AFN Benelux Report. I'm Army Sergeant Vincent Pedikin. Now is your chance to make a difference. The Combined Federal Campaign is officially underway. You can donate to more than 2,300 charities as well as being able to contribute to your local family support and youth programs. Contact your unit CFC rep for more info. Getting legal services done can be very tedious and time-consuming. When visiting the notary office, being prepared is the key.
When someone comes in to get a document notarized, we are required to verify their identity and witness them signing the document. That's what we do as the notary. So it is important that when someone comes in that they bring a form of identification with them and that they do not sign the document before we notarize it, because we have to witness them signing it.
It's that time of season again, time for flu vaccinations. The flu vaccination is mandatory for service members and is also available for family members and DoD civilians. To find out when you can get your vaccination, contact your local healthcare facility. To vote for the Eagle Top 20, go to afneurope.net, scroll down to the bottom of the screen and click on the orange Eagle 20 logo. There you can vote for your favorite song from artists like One Republic, the band Perry, and Maroon 5. That's your AFN Benelux Report. I'm Army Sergeant Vincent Pedikin, and thanks for watching.
Break.
Why we can settle this. So you and her, huh?
2 years.
I miss you.
Now, here's your Pentagon Channel report.
The U.S. will leave behind key assets to support its NATO allies as it transitions its forces out of Afghanistan between now and the end of 2014. Defense Secretary Leon Panetta made the announcement Thursday at the NATO meetings in Brussels, Belgium.
We will maintain the important enablers.
Two heroes can prevent it. Guys like you gotta adapt. Time to use this. Okay. New person of interest. Then.
My son is missing. You have to find him.
I had a flash. I think I saw Connor. He's alive. Hallelujah.
Can Patrick James stop a fake psychic?
A child's life is at stake.
That's why I'm here.
You don't want to push me.
If you're a motorcyclist, you've been through the training, and you already know how to be safe and visible.
But that is only part of the solution, because more than half of motorcycle accidents are caused by other drivers on the road.
Drivers, watch for motorcycles on the road, and especially at intersections.
Next time you're on the road,
look out for us!
Welcome to All Hands Update. These are your headlines from around the fleet. The results of the fiscal year 2012 Selective Early Retirement Board have been released. SERBs are a force management tool that balances the force and helps the Navy meet its authorized end strength. Results are posted for individual access through Beeper's online accounts. The Executive Transition Assistance Program is available for those officers selected for early retirement. The Navy and Marine Corps announced a plan to deploy their first cargo unmanned aircraft system to Afghanistan October 5th. The unmanned helicopter has been approved for a 6-month deployment to augment Marine Corps ground and air logistics operations. The cargo UAS has the potential to reduce the need for convoys. You can read more about these stories at Navy.mil. For All Hands Update, I'm Petty Officer Liz Blahos.
What is her name? That is Tatiana. Wow. I have to make her cry first, but gorgeous. It's worth it.
I envy your life, man.
I envy yours. I wish I had your life.
dancing in that fountain. We wish we had each other's lives.
I need to cool it on the Thai food.
Oh my God.
This state is the home port for one of America's modern tall ships. It's 139 feet long and over 10 stories high. Tradition has it that Betsy Ross's famous flag flew for the first time during a battle in this state. About 500 descendants of the Nanacoke tribe call this state home. Which state is it? It's Delaware, and the state capital is Dover.
No way. Hi. Hi. Shine, come on and let it shine. Light me up, make me feel alive. Hi. She actually said hi to you. Shine on me today.
Money lost on a lost or stolen card versus if money falls out of your pocket, you can pretty much, that money is never going to be recovered.
Myth, no cash back.
Another great thing about the card is if you just need a little bit of walking around cash, anytime you go into AFES, over and above the purchase price, you can get $20 cash back.
Okay, Clueless, is this it for ammo, or do we have more?
No, that's it. Hey man, it's a lot cooler in here. Let's just rack out in here for the night.
What?
Two things that do not go together. Guess what they are? Living quarters and ammo storage. They're not interchangeable. And why not? How about safety?
This is my weapon. There are many like it, but this one is mine. My weapon is my best friend. It is my life. I must master it as I must master my life. My weapon, without me, is useless.
Be absent but accounted for. Go to fvap.gov. Register to vote and send your voice back home, where it belongs.
One of these soldiers may never wake up because deadly carbon monoxide is seeping into this tent from a vehicle outside. It's an odorless, colorless, tasteless gas. And when exposed to it in close quarters from running vehicles or space heaters, most of its victims simply fall asleep and never wake up.
The Latino culture in America has many origins. From these countries come many cultures, each with its own music, heroes, and customs. But one word unites all Hispanic cultures: fiesta. Hispanic Heritage Month gives all of us the opportunity to celebrate this rich, diverse heritage. So come on, join the fiesta.
Sergeant O'Neill going out for a ride.
How do you handle a comment like that? Here's one possibility that might work for you. When you say things like that, it makes me uncomfortable. I want you to stop, and if you don't, I'll take it to another level. Being direct and to the point is one way you can help stop sexual harassment.
Hey, Convoy Lisa 05, don't be late.
defensive line, players look for signals that could reveal their opponent's game plan. Enemy observers watch for indicators in much the same way. Subtle details, like changes in duty schedules or equipment being shipped in, could tip them off to upcoming operations. Be aware of the potential indicators in your work environment and help keep them concealed. Because taking the chance that no one will notice could compromise your defense.
You know the expression, pushing the envelope? Well, test pilots push the design performance envelope of an aircraft to find out its capabilities. The phrase, pushing the envelope, most likely originated in the 1940s and 50s, when pilots were flight testing a lot of new, high-performance military aircraft. The expression found its way to the general public in the early 80s from Tom Wolfe's book, The Right Stuff. And now, the phrase, pushing the envelope, well, that remains part of our military tradition.
Look away.
You do not disappoint.
This cast is already full of surprises.
Khloe Kardashian is a better dancer than Kim Kardashian.
You never know what you might see.
Which way to Nancy Grace's wardrobe? Turn the cameras off. I hope this doesn't backfire.
Dancing with the Stars, Tuesday and Wednesday at 7 on AFN Spectrum.
Personal property insurance protects you in case someone comes along and steals your jewelry, computer, or flat screen. But there are two types of personal property insurance. With actual cash value, you get the current value of this TV, maybe a couple of $100s. But with replacement cost coverage, you get what it would cost to replace this TV with a new one like it. Be sure to learn more about personal property insurance before it's too late.
I'm Corporal Hood, and 19 Delta, Cav Scout. We escort the colonel around everywhere he wants to go. Battalion commander. We take him a lot of different places. It's our job to protect and stay around him all the time so nothing goes wrong. My job is important to the mission because the colonel, he goes and talks to a lot of higher-ranking people within the Afghan government, Afghan police, that kind of thing. So we got to keep him safe while he's having those meetings with them, so he can get stuff done with our battalion and stuff like that. So the best part of my job is riding up in the turret on the truck, because I get to see everything and everything that goes on outside. You can't really see from inside the truck. Being in the Army is good. I like it. I like being over here in Afghanistan. It's good. It's a good experience.
They claim their product would make you more of a man. They said you would savor the flavor. It would be smooth, yet pack a punch. They told you it would make you rugged. What they didn't tell you is what your friends and family think about you using chewing tobacco. Make everyone proud. Quit tobacco.
Capitan, it looked like the British are coming our way encore.
Oh no, not again! Monsieur General, we must rendezvous the troops.
No? No. First we eat, then you find the hammer supply guy. No? Oui, mon general.
Well, old Boney bit the dust, but it wasn't for lack of ammo. JMC, firepower when you need it.
Operation New Dawn, establishing a foundation for the future.
While U.S. forces continue the Operation New Dawn mission, some violent groups target Iraqi and U.S. forces. First Cav soldiers counter the threat with eyes in the sky.
We provide lookout for our troops on the ground to ensure that there's nothing coming around the corner. We
do our best to make sure that the commanders are aware of what's going on with their troops.
With the bird in the air, troops know they're safer.
I'm only gonna be a minute. We probably all said it. But when we use it as an excuse to leave valuables in plain sight, we can help turn a parking lot into a superstore for criminals. Taking a few extra seconds to put your valuables out of sight can help save you from losing your possessions to thieves in a matter of minutes.
So it seems like a couple of guys were stealing some gear and selling it off base, but another guy in my unit found out and reported it. Got a lot of respect for that dude. He did the right thing. Lesson learned, report fraud, waste, and abuse to your local chain of command, or contact your IG office. Or you can use the DoD hotline as a last resort. Report fraud, waste, and abuse.
Your smoking can be a real drag on others. Ask about stop smoking programs at your installation today.